is up, everybody? It is the trio. It's Wes, Hank, and Andy. Welcome to another Sunday night edition of Fandom Power.
Hank made it out of the woods.
Out of the
Oh my gosh,
woods.
yeah, you were back from like the wilds into civilization.
Yeah.
Survived the camping trip.
Off camera, I'll tell you some stories.
Oh
man.
not good.
Yeah, there was a hailstorm. Oh man.
Jeez.
Oh,
My
no.
tent, factory brand new. I should have opened it before I got there to check all the parts. I didn't do that. All the parts were there, but she factory leaked, I'll tell you what.
Oh no.
Anyway, here we are.
You know what won't leak?
Mm,
Plastic.
that's true.
Plastic won't leak, and that's what we're going to talk about tonight. We are back with another installment of Back in Black series. This time, I believe when we left off on our last episode, I had said that we are rounding out 2017. So 2017 is in the rearview mirror, and I believe this is our first 2018 episode. Now, I feel like after all my oops and bumps and apologies and sorries for messing things up, I feel like, and I probably say this every time, I feel like I have a better handle on how I'm arranging these.
Oh, now you got more.
It only took 3 years.
The list, right?
That's true. It only took 3 figures to figure this out. So what's going to happen tonight is we're going to start off with our big convention exclusives, and then we're going to go into some of the retailer exclusives of 2018, but we are not going to be able to get through them all tonight or we'd be here for twice as long. So next week is going to be the rest of the exclusives of 2018. And then we're going to get into some of the other releases, and there might be some surprises along the way.
Probably.
Before we do that, let's check on the comments. Wait a minute, some Andrew Dodd dude. I don't know what that's about. What is it about? But Sean is here. Hello, Sean. Welcome to the show. Thanks for tuning in. Hopefully you have some and or all of the figures that are on tonight's list. I hope you had a chance to vote. The voting, of course, is closed. We have a winner. It was a very solid choice this week. I won't get into who it is just yet, but I will say that as I was putting the slides together, I second guessed my vote. I did. I
always do. I almost always have picker's remorse when we actually get to the show.
Yeah. No, I hear you. And just like that, people are floating in. Left-handed Jedi, welcome to the show, sir. Nice to see you along. As I was just saying to Sean, I hope that you have some and or all of the figures on tonight's list. And there is a pretty good range of stuff that we're going to talk about tonight. We got a little bit of little original trilogy, a little bit of sequel trilogy, no prequel trilogies tonight.
A tiny bit of a Star Wars story stuff.
Yeah. We're a little bit all over the place. This is sort of the part I think where we're talking about sort of waves of figures. It doesn't really apply tonight because it's all exclusives, but the waves in 2018 seem to be more thematic. Like when we're getting into solo over the next couple of nights, and you'll really see that when we get to the regular waves of 2018, they really go hard solo. Here they are all together.
Which is a stark contrast to the first few matches where you'd get somebody from here.
Yeah.
10 waves later, you get the other droid.
That's right. That's actually going to come up next week. I have a question because they put droids out for people who don't exist yet, that don't have a Black Series figure yet, that don't have a vintage figure or a 3 3/4 figure.
Mm-hmm.
And you know how many 3 3/4 inch Star Wars figures there are?
Thousands.
So like, how low on the list of like priorities do you have to be to not have an action figure in 2025, especially if you were in A New Hope?
I recently, maybe I'll share it in the chat, and then maybe
sure.
we can throw it up on the Patreon. But I was doing a wish list.
Yeah.
And I was going film by film, and I was hitting like large numbers of figures we don't have in the Black Series. Like large numbers.
Now, but wish list. So you didn't just start going, did you just start going down like, oh, they haven't done this person yet? Or were you going down the list of like, they haven't done these people, but that's okay because they're not a high priority?
Well, no, I was just like, I I guess the question is why haven't they done this character? And I just started in my own spare time going, why hasn't this been done yet? When, for instance, Rio Durant, which we all want,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
but like was in 10 minutes of screen time. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so
Well, let's just quickly go around the room, and I'll put it to the chat as well. Let's just go with A New Hope.
okay, I'm gonna pull up a list quick.
One, just one figure or one character from A New Hope that has not got a Black Series figure yet. Um, you can only pick one. Who do you pick? Want to start, Andy? You want to start?
I'll take the low hanging fruit. I want Porkins.
Yeah,
Porkins. Good choice. Good
that's a good
choice.
bet.
Okay. Okay. Hank, you're looking, so I'll pick
Yeah,
one.
yeah,
For me, it's gonna be Garandan, the old
yeah.
snot nose.
Okay.
He's on my he's on my list.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, I'm gonna say a Gonk droid.
Oh, that is
Yeah.
so good. Yes.
Like why? Why no Gonk droid? Now my
'Cause you've
list is
seen
Yeah.
that
extensive.
3
Why no
3/4.
Uncle Owen? Why no Aunt Beru?
Yeah,
Why
I
no
know that,
Biggs?
man.
Why no
Yeah.
Biggs Tashi Station? Why?
We had
But
Kenobi, and we didn't even get a young Baru or a young Owen from that.
Mhm.
Cammy Fixer,
Ah,
an,
yeah, yeah,
an
yeah, yeah.
alternate Fleet Trooper, a, a Snaggletooth.
Man, we could go on.
It goes on.
For
It
those of
goes
you
on.
who are watching
Captain
tonight, if you've got
Antilles,
if you've
General
got
Dodonna.
a wish list, let's put your number one wish list figure in the chat, and let's talk about that.
I mean,
Okay,
Death
look at the
Star
twins from the
droid.
cantina. They
the Tonica sisters finally are
finally
getting
got one.
a vintage slate. Oh yeah, yeah, left-handed Jedi, Gonk Droid for sure. Good pick.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I couldn't agree
That
with
has
that.
been a
Low
missed
hanging
opportunity
fruit. I mean,
because, like, you have him in New Hope.
Wow.
He plays a huge role in Bad Batch.
I mean, I was going to say you were Gonk Droid is a named character in the
Yeah.
Bad Batch.
right.
Donkey.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right. If you didn't already vote, let's get to the list of figures that we're going to talk about this week. Here they are. It's not a long list. Oh, Kenner style Hammerhead.
Mm-hmm.
And we've got the buck, we've got the mold, we've got him now in the movie style.
And he's pipeline in the vintage collection.
Yeah. You know, they did a Kenner style Ponda Baba, so why not?
Right.
Why not him as well? I think that's a
Right.
good choice. All right, quick overview of tonight's figures. It is Han Solo Exogorth Escape. This one is from San Diego Comic-Con. Then we are getting a centerpiece. It's considered a centerpiece, but it is kind of weird because only half of it is a centerpiece and the other part is an actual figure, which is nothing like the previous centerpieces that we
Well,
just looked at.
I mean, the Darth Vader one had option add-in figures,
But it didn't come with
it
an
didn't
actual.
come with them. No.
Right. It did. Oh, Sean. Yeah. Blue Snaggletooth.
Mm-hmm.
Blue Snaggletooth.
Yep.
And now, Blue Snaggletooth could be done a couple of different ways. You could do him as part of the Cantina, or you could do him under the Bad Batch,
where he's one of the bar patrons.
where he's an act. No,
Also-
he's a character.
Also a pipeline vintage collection figure.
Blue Snaggletooth. Yeah,
Just announced. Yeah.
that is a great choice. We're getting a multi-pack tonight. We're getting the Princess Leia and Han Solo on Hoth, also known as Echo Base. And then we get into some single carded figures with the Mimban Stormtrooper, General Veers, Chewbacca from the Solo movie. We're getting Princess Leia from Bespin Escape, and the Gamorrean Guard.
The ultimate bad piggy.
Whee! All right, let's waste no time. Let's get into the first one. Of course, it is our Exogorth Escape set. This one, San Diego Comic-Con 2018. This one came in at $34.99 US dollars. I don't have this set.
No.
I've never seen it in person.
No.
I've seen the figure. I have the figure.
Does it come with Minox?
Comes with a Minoc.
Beauty.
You can see it sort of in the window
Okay,
there.
yeah.
It comes with a very cool box, though.
That might be the best packaging they've ever done.
Sorry, what's that, Hank?
That might be the best packaging they've ever done.
It's good. It's really good. The Echo Base one, I think, is
Now,
is
it
a
just
close second.
the window plastic that's smoked?
Yeah,
Because that just sets it right off.
it does. It looks great.
Mm-hmm.
He's at $34.99 US, which means remember we're still at a regular price point of $19.99. So then by the time we're done looking at this, you'll have to decide is the Minoc and additional accessories worth the extra? What about 20? So 35, another $15. I don't know. You'll have to tell me. All right, getting into the figure, here he is with and without Death Mask. By the way, this figure is going to get a single release. He's number 70 in Phase 3 without the additional accessories. So he's not going to have the Minoc. He's not going to have the Breath Mask and the Spanner, I guess you can call that, the Hydro Spanner. But that's what he looks like. And
solo.
It is a good-looking solo.
It's probably my favorite solo.
Mine
I
too.
I
Mine
don't
too.
have. I do not have the. Well, I guess nobody has it. The re-release of the A New Hope yet.
No, it's not out yet.
No, it's not out.
He's that's got a good-looking portrait on it too, though.
Mhm.
I should also say that with very few exceptions, the centerpiece being one of them, almost everything going forward now has face print on it.
Yes.
There's no more, well, this is a reuse of some old stuff, and so we're just gonna, give you new paint, but not face printed. No, everything is face printed now. And you can tell. You can definitely tell by looking at this one. We've gone, wow, that's not even the same guy as the last Han Solo we got. But he looks good. He looks great. He comes with movie accurate accessories. The DL44 this time, of course, is the Greedo Killer variant with the offset scope. No paint on the blaster.
Well, it looks like it's got a brown handle.
Yeah, but no muzzle. No muzzle.
No
paint.
muzzle. No silver muzzle.
That bothers me. Because it looks like in the box shot, it looks like there is.
Hoodie there, yeah.
Right. So I mean, sometimes these things you get the artwork for them sort of pre-production, and that's the best of the best, right? Because it's hand painted and looks lovely and beautiful, and then okay, mass market, nope.
Really nice detail on the belt, like the small paint apps on the belt, like
well, right down to the rivets.
Yeah.
You don't normally see. Well, I shouldn't say you don't normally, but you don't always.
No, you don't.
You don't always see that.
They might be in the mold, but not with paint.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but I think we're looking at pinless elbows. Still got. Are we pinless knees as well, Hank? You've got the figure there.
Oh, I do. No, we're not.
We're not. Okay.
Oh, my lights are dim here behind the studio. No, there are pins in the lower. In the lower half, but not in the upper.
Not in the upper. So pinless elbows. But yeah, we've made a step forward. So I mean, articulation wise, this is pretty standard fare. I think he's pretty good though. And certainly, I mean, that portrait is pretty darn good. So where are we going next? Okay, so I guess we should figure out what kind of scale we're going to use tonight.
Oh my!
I mean, do we Minox maybe? I don't know.
Maybe Minox, yeah.
Minox, scale of Minox.
On the power cable.
Chewing on the power cables.
5 electrified Minox.
That's pretty cool. Is that where you're going, Andy?
That's where I'm going. 5.
Oh, you're giving him a 5.
I'm not rating. I'm just saying a scale.
Oh my God! I'm like, you come out the gate like that? Wow.
Well, I'm just basing a scale.
Oh, sure. Okay.
I'm coming out of the gate like that.
Oh, right. Seriously, Hank, that's a 5?
With that packaging, I would never open that figure. Oh my God, the Minoc, the Breath Mask, the Spanner, knowing that what the figure is in hand. Well,
yeah,
that's a banger, and also probably my lament pick.
I wish I had reconsidered.
I had reconsidered more clearly.
You're gonna say that again tonight, I guarantee.
I know. I might say it about 3 of the figures.
Now, how big of a set piece do we get with this? Is that like just the ramp of the Falcon?
Yeah, that's the central window once you've slid the sides off.
Okay, but like, is it a stick ramp or
no? It's all cardboard and like printed.
All right.
Yeah, so I mean, this is another case of those like inbox collector.
Yeah.
You would be very satisfied with that. I would think anyway.
It looks like like pulled open with those two pieces, like that first image. If we could
Yeah,
go
yeah.
back,
Do you want to see it
that
again?
yeah,
Yeah, sure.
that's a lot of real estate on a shelf.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Displayed like that. That's almost its own shelf.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
That's a beauty looking box.
It is. It's lovely. And if those, I don't know if it's a slip case or it just like, I've had figures where they do that, but then there's a stop on them, like there's a
Yeah.
fold.
It looks like that the logo tucks in over the front of the Falcon there.
It does, doesn't it? Yeah, I think you're right on that.
Yeah.
Because if the slip sides came off and I could fold those flat and put them somewhere and display it just the window, I would be very happy with that. I'm not sure about that. Left-handed Jedi says, I've never seen it in the wild, but not too shabby.
No, that's
It's not too shabby at all. So five out of 5 Minox for Hank. Andy, where are you at?
I'm thinking 4 Minox.
4 Minox.
4 electrified Minox.
He's a great figure. It is arguably the best movie in the franchise. It's hard not to give him a 5. I think for me it boils down to, and I said this before, is the spanner, the breath mask, and the mine worth another $15?
So
in today's market, maybe.
I guess I shouldn't say that
Yeah.
because part of that cost is also that packaging.
Yeah.
And even though it's cardboard,
Yeah.
it's those printed things like belay, like we had to ask the question, albeit we're not in hand, right?
Yeah.
That little bit of the ramp as an action figure photographer, I can do some great stuff with that. Multiple figures. I could put a Chewie, I could put a Leia, you could have old Luke Skywalker walking out of that thing, and it would be, so.
As he just dropped off the books.
All right. Well, in that case, maybe the 50. I will concede that the extra $15 with the packaging, because for me, you know me, right? It's sacrilegiously
Hey man,
packaging is the stuff my eyes come with, and it goes in the recycling. So, but for what this is, maybe that $15 is worth it. But for me, I can't give him a 5 just because I know I'm still going to open this.
Right.
This is a 4.5 Minox for me.
Yeah.
Then.
I mean, could I make it a 6? Could we have some articulation on the Minoc wings? Sure.
Oh, sure.
Could we make that mouth an actual sucker that would stick to something?
Oh yeah,
Absolutely.
like a suction cup.
Yeah.
They nailed that feature with Masters of the Universe Leech, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Pump in there and.
No, you're absolutely right. Even the hands were suction cups, right?
Yeah.
And you just need a basic suction cup or just like a brown. I don't even know. It's not even plastic. I guess it's kind of rubber or vinyl, I guess, or whatever.
Right, right. Yeah.
That would work. It's cool, though. I like it. 4.5 for me.
Nice.
All right. Changing gears and going over to the sequel tree. Let's take a look at the San Diego Comic-Con 2019 Rey and Kylo Ren Starkiller Base centerpiece. Now, we're not there yet. This is going to come back in a different form. There is another Rey Kylo. We saw the Rey Kylo centerpiece, before. And this sort of takes its inspiration from that.
A little.
But
I was curious. I was like, why aren't they both on Starkiller Base in the last one? So it's like they're answering my question.
Yeah, yeah. This one is interesting for 2 reasons. One, and the biggest one that makes me go, what? Rey, her half of the centerpiece, she is a statue. Kylo Ren, his half, he's an action figure. Why is that?
Because there's no chance in hell they were going to get her to pose like that in an action figure. Especially
there is
if it wasn't soft goods.
No, there is that.
Is that a re-release Kylo Ren?
So we're going to get to that. I do. Okay. I have a breakdown of both of them, but sort of the broad strokes. The other thing that's interesting about this is that backdrop, the wooded backdrop. It does have a light up feature.
Wow.
So that's kind of neat.
But again, this is another one that inbox collectors would kind of favor over.
Unless you want to light it up.
Unless you want to light it up.
Gotta open it.
And then it begs the question, why aren't there more light up features on Black Series figures if you clearly have tech?
I mean, the previous two centerpieces, the Vader
and the Luke over the AT-AT foot.
Right, they all had light features,
Right.
so that's sort of consistent here. But like the inconsistency of a statue paired with a figure just is bizarre to me.
It's not even a good statue.
That's what I mean. Like I just said,
I dare say
we're in the land of face print now. Why does Rey look like
Leia.
that?
She's closer to Leia than she is
Yeah.
to Rey.
She got sideburns.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know what sideburns are, Mr. Burns. But at least let's give it this.
Yeah.
They know where to put the scar on Kylo Ren, unlike Ryan Johnson.
I will say this: that Kylo Ren, for a scene specific Kylo Ren, they've really nailed it here.
Mm-hmm. Torn cloak and everything.
Yeah, I mean that's an updated arm to have that scarring and the there, and the scarring isn't just. It's not just paint this time. It's retooled.
Molded into it.
Yes.
Yeah, it's molded in. Looks fantastic. We got a new head sculpt, with new hair with this one. But
Why
essentially,
is he fighting Sarah Silverman? I don't.
I know.
I don't get
it's
it.
Weird. But essentially, we have the same Kylo body that we've had 3 or 4 times,
Right?
Or 2 or 3 times already. But
At least
You
he's not
could
wearing
take a
a
lighter and a marker to your Kylo Ren and get the same effect, I assume.
Anybody got a wood burning kit?
Right.
There we go.
Now, on the previous ones, though, they didn't have the snow, like the little snow flecks on it, right?
We've had a
No.
Kylo Ren that did have that.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we did.
Oh, okay, yes, yeah.
Yeah, but this one with the ripped up cloak, that's new.
Mm-hmm.
But essentially, it's the same body, and like I said, we got some retooling going on in the right arm to account for the wound, and the upper torso and face.
Mm-hmm. The lava lights up though on this, yes?
No,
No,
I don't think so. I don't know.
Just behind
Maybe
the woods to make it
Based
pop.
on that one,
it looks like it
looks
could.
like it
Oh, well,
might.
yeah.
It looks. Oh yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe it does
Where,
light up.
Couple LEDs
the
in there.
whole planet's about to split apart on them.
No, you're right. You're right. I think that is part of the light feature as well. Now that you mentioned that. All right, let's go around the room.
Oh, my.
It is really hard to judge these together
It's
because I
super
almost want to
hard.
judge Kylo by himself.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's an action figure, right?
That's what I mean. That's what I mean. But these were sold. This was sold. It's one set, so I guess we'll rate it as a set.
What was $109?
Yeah, $109.99.
You lose one for me there.
For sure.
So if we're down to a 4 from 5.
Yeah.
The Rey statue was awful. You lose 2 for me there, so you're down to a what was I was at a
You're
4.
at a 3
now
yeah.
we're at 3 now, and I don't know if pigeonholing Kylo Ren into such a scene specific, like it's not even like a 5-minute scene. It's like a 30-second scene.
Yeah.
After he's wounded, man, this is like a 2 for me. That light up feature might make it a 2.5, but because I mean you can't actually display anybody else. Like who's Rey? Maybe she's fighting Luke in a training mission.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, I think they're overreaching is what I think they're doing here. And that price point in 2018 is a little bit egregious.
Mm-hmm.
Well, like I could almost get a sideshow collectible for that.
Yeah.
Andy, what do you think?
I'm right there with Hank. I do not think the value is here for you to be that high. I'm coming in at 2 Minox.
Yeah.
I feel like, the first 2 centerpieces, the Vader and the Luke, were so ambitious, and whether or not you incorporate them into your Black Series collection, they are like, they're almost like remember when we did oh my god, what's it called? What was the Dark Horse comic where they Infinities, right? They were almost like little Infinities moments where it's like it's the story but presented in a way that maybe is a little bit different. And I thought that it worked really well for both of those. I feel like this was probably in development at the same time as the other 2, and somewhere along the line, we went, nope, change gears. We're not going to do it that way. But we were too far into it that we couldn't reverse the Rey part of it.
Yeah, so just throw one of the Kylos in there, retool them a bit.
And this is a Comic-Con exclusive.
This is a San Diego exclusive.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is something like I would expect to see in a Disney store.
Yeah.
You know, that price point is
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. It is awful. It's a horrible.
That would be like $130 Canadian or more.
Yeah. Yep. It would have been.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm with you, Andy. I think it's I think the Kylo Ren is good, but it's not the Kylo Ren that if I was to still have sequel figures that I would want to display, I would want something with a helmet. So whether it's the Supreme Leader Ren or the Force Ren, that's more my style.
Not getting his ass kicked, Ren.
No. So yeah, two Minox out of 5 for me. Left-handed Jedi. 1 half-eaten power cable. Fair enough, sir.
Nice.
Fair enough. All right. Everybody ready for a palate cleanser?
Yes.
Let's do it.
All right. What are we going here next? Let's do this one. There we go. This is our European convention exclusive Han Solo and Princess Leia Hoth, or Echo Base, as some people call it. After looking up what Euro convention actually meant, I come to find out that it meant this one was sold at the MCM London Comic Con in the United Kingdom, Paris Comic Con in France, the Lucha Comics and Games show in Italy, and the Norris Force Con in Germany. So that's where you could get these.
I know.
What's that? Oh, I know. This one has a price point of $59.99, and like our Han Solo Exegorth Escape, has a pretty cool slipcase box with some painted cardboard details to represent the hallway.
Open though, it doesn't look like it takes up as much real estate.
No, I think it's a smaller.
Especially with 2 figures, right?
Maybe it's not smaller. Maybe it's just the photo.
It could be.
Maybe it's the photo.
Yeah, I could arrange that. It's got a lot of nice stuff going on, but I don't think the packaging pops the way that other Han popped.
No, I'm with you on that one.
I don't. It's also very scene specific, so maybe you could put a Rebel Trooper walking through that, or a Wampa, that from the cutscene. Throw
Even
a Tauntaun in there.
Even if they did the same thing as they did with the other one and just like frosted the sides.
Oh, you mean the windows? Yeah. No, I get it. That would be cool.
Yeah.
That would.
But having said that, I don't own this Leia yet, so it's one of my Grail figures because that's sort of my favorite look in the movies for her.
Okay.
Well, and that fur on his hood, is like
actual fur.
Yeah, soft goods. It's soft
beautiful.
goods.
Yeah, it's absolutely beautiful for that.
I'm going to do a breakdown on the figures individually. We're going to talk about Leia first, but we'll talk about Han and sort of the well, let's do that right now. We'll talk about sort of the root of these two figures because they're both very different. Leia, of course, is going to get a release in Phase 3, so we're not going to cover her again, but she's going to get she's number 75 with the exact same accessories. Right. Han Solo, on the other hand, is a reuse. He's kind of a weird amalgamation of the Phase 2 Han Solo with the Tauntaun, and a combination of the Bespin Han, or the Exegorth Han we just had. It's his head, so I included that. And I've included the archive release here because the archive, of course, is a reissue of the Tauntaun one with updated face print. But it's this version, the Echo Base, is the first time you could get brown jacket. All right, let's take a look at Leia. Leia, of course, aside from some minor paint variations, Hoth Leia and number 70 Leia, they are the same figure, the same accessories. She's a good-looking figure, too.
Really nice, yeah.
Good-looking figure.
Not too spindly. That's my beef with the Black Series female figures. So she's nice looking.
Yeah, she's not too thin, but she's certainly thinner than the male characters.
Yeah. Does that vest come off for the Bespin look?
Funny you shouldn't say that. We're going to get to that because that's later on. That is coming. Yeah, so Leia, DC-17 blaster, a set of welding goggles, and of course her little arc welder torch to recreate that scene from the Millennium Falcon.
My hands are dirty.
Who's scruffy looking? And again, I think this is another case of we're pinless in the upper body, but we are not in the lower body.
Yeah.
I like this one. I have the single carded version of this one, and I've got her with the goggles on her head with the hand up, like as if she's
Checking her work.
lifting them off of her eyes.
Nice.
So yeah, she looks pretty good. That portrait's pretty good. I love that portrait.
Mhm.
It's a really good portrait. Yeah.
That's the one thing about the Leias, the two Leias that we're going to look at tonight is they are exquisitely done where Gary's face is concerned. Hard not to love on this one. Let's get right to the scoring then. What do you want to give this one, Hank?
By myself, this is probably a 4 for me. Four Minox out of 5.
Okay.
Yeah, individually, and I think I might have a different group number, but
I forgot. I guess this is a set, isn't it?
It is.
yeah.
Wow, maybe I'm getting too far ahead of myself.
Yeah. That's a 4 out of 5. That's a beautiful figure.
Andy, do you want to put a single score on this one?
I'm right there with Hank. 4.
4 out of 5. Yeah, I'm totally with it too. It's a 4 out of 5 every day of the week.
Yeah.
That being said, the companion figure, Han Solo. Han is a Franken melding, like I said, of the Phase 2 Tauntaun Han body with the Phase 3 number 70 Han Solo Bespin head. And he does have soft goods. So it's not just the fur trim, but it's also the scarf.
Yeah.
Are soft goods. And unlike Exegorth Escape, painted blaster tip.
Yes.
We could do it on this one, but we couldn't do it on the other one.
Removable belt is awesome. That's also a 4 for me. It would be a 5 if you gave me an alternate head with the hood up. And I know the scene doesn't specifically call for that, but you could really knock this figure out of the park in a cheap way because you already have the other thing going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a 4 for me.
So if you had the archive version, you would have that, but now they've put the hood.
Is there a back to that hood, or is that just the fur?
Because in the, I think that's just the fur up around his head.
Okay, so that might change my mind then.
If you were looking at it face on.
Yeah, I'd like to see hood up from another angle. I know you don't have that, but I'd like to see hood up from another angle because that changes my mind. That's a 5 if there's a brown hood behind that.
It doesn't look like there is in the box shot, but that doesn't mean that there isn't. Again, this is not one that I've seen in hand before, so
what's nice about the glam shot there is the trick of the light. The movie works, and his jacket looks blue there.
Well, it kind of does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, man. I was one of those kids that it's blue. The jacket is blue. To me, the jacket has always been blue. So
I know
I never had a big. When this one came, when the archive version came out, I was like, I don't need the brown jacket because it's blue. The jacket is blue.
It looks like you can see through that in that picture, in that photo right there.
What do you mean?
The way you've cropped it. So
this one?
Yeah, where the hood is.
Yeah, it does look like it just
isolated. It looks like you can.
Oh yeah, it does. Yeah, mind you, it could be the background remover that I'm using.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe.
I don't know.
Could have a nice velvet lining.
But there is our amalgamation of parts, just to clear that up for everybody.
Yeah.
And again, with the photos that I've used, there could be some lighting issues, but it almost looks like the brown between the archive and the Hoth version, they look a little different. I don't know if they actually are, but they look like they could be. What I'd like to know, and I don't know if it's in the other photo, it might be. Let's go back one just for a second. Yeah, you can't tell. I want to know if the molded scarf is still on the chest when you take the soft goods off.
Yeah, good call.
Hard to say. But the Han, did we rate the Han?
No,
I'd give it a 4.
Yeah, Andy, what do you think of this one?
I like it. I'm also giving it a 4.
It doesn't even bother me that this is an older, like this is a Phase 2 body. It doesn't bother me because I like that. Yeah, I think if you didn't have the Bespin Han and you only got this, you wouldn't know that the head's been reused.
Right.
I actually don't even mind it with the packaging closed because when you look at it here, it's like looking through a sheet of ice.
Oh yeah.
And realistically, it makes sense to use the same head because we're talking about hours of difference between.
That's right. Yeah. Right. Before or after the hyperspace trip.
Right.
I like this figure. I liked it before with the tauntaun. I like it now, and the brown jacket is kind of nice. And that, to me, that's a good convention exclusive, right? Like, because not everybody's gonna be like, I know it's a brown jacket, so. But there are people out there that's going to be important to them. So this is a good exclusive. I give Han Solo a 4 out of 5.
Yeah.
I guess that makes the whole, because I give both of them 4s. I guess the
So
whole
yeah,
thing's
I
a
was
4 out of
thinking
5.
that too. Yeah.
Yeah,
The
4 out of
package
5 for the
doesn't
whole
do as
thing.
much for me as the other exclusive packaging. So
No.
the whole kit is a 4 out of 5 for me.
$59.99 on this one. What was the Exogorth Escape?
109?
No, the
Oh,
Exogorth Escape was
35.
35.
35. So
That's
I feel that
that is some bang for your buck,
yeah,
man.
I feel that they're doing pretty good on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
All right, where are we going next? This one, this is a favorite. This is one that I regret not getting, and that is the Mimbin Stormtrooper.
So nice. I've never seen this in the wild either.
I did see it, and I didn't grab it
Oh.
because I'd had so many Stormtroopers, and it wasn't until after I had seen the movie that I realized that the larger the dome thing.
Oh,
Who's
yeah.
a dirty stormtrooper?
It's not just a dirty stormtrooper though. Like, he actually has a different head.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I've included the portrait of a regular stormtrooper just so we can see the difference. But
It's
there is
much
a
nicer
larger.
Yeah.
There's also some like nibs on the dome, and according to the Solo visual guide, that is because the Mimbin Stormtrooper has a larger dome to house processing sensors, which I think is very cool. I don't know what they're processing.
And I mean,
but
extra information.
I don't know if I didn't understand Invincibles or the Incredibles, but I'm a sucker for slapping a cape on a figure that normally doesn't have a cape. And that is a beautiful, muddy old cape. And is that a hood that I see? Because they don't wear a hood in the
it's
movie,
hard, or is it just like a
doubled cape?
Like a duster jacket has that fringe on it? It kind of reminds me of that.
I find it difficult to vote a Porkins for figures I don't have in hand.
Yeah.
Because I can't speak to some things, but that is a 5 out of 5, man. Look at that thing.
Even on the 2013 Stormtrooper body with the wonky leg?
I mean, yeah, you're probably right about that. He does, like, that leg doesn't even look that wonky in that glam shirt.
No, just the way that they've
But
got
I
it
know that it
standing.
is. I know. So yeah, okay. Well, let's give it a 4. Let's be a little more realistic. But that's some nice weathering. That looks like fan made weathering. Like somebody understood the assignment there. That cloak is amazing.
I can get behind that. I have to wonder though how much variance there is on the weathering from figure to figure.
Right. There's probably not a terrible amount, but I mean, if it was done by hand, there's probably like a photograph they have to go off of, and they're trying to mimic it. But
I would think so.
And you would have to get a couple of these for that Chewbacca scene where.
Oh yeah. This is a good one. I'm
still hunting this figure down, by the way. So
I turned this one down when I first saw it, just because I'm like, it's just another Stormtrooper, and I'd already had so many regular troopers at that time. I'm like, I don't need another one. And then I realized, but he's got a different head. And then this is definitely like in the realm of like, this doesn't serve the story in any way. This is purely a character that is there to sell toys.
Oh, 100%.
Damn, does it ever work?
It's a bike cop too, like totally, but also want it so bad too.
That's the one I need the most. Sorry, Hank, you said this is a 5 for you?
This is a 4 for me because of the wonky leg.
Yeah, the Stormtrooper body. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Andy, what do you think of the Mimbin Stormtrooper?
I like him, but I don't think it's enough for me to want to get that extra one. Because, I mean, if you're a DIY guy, you go buy a couple extras and just dry brush them yourself. But still, 3.75.
That's a fair score. I think there's some logic in that too. Like, you could custom a cape and dirty up a regular Stormtrooper and have a fairly decent proxy.
Yeah.
You with the larger head,
but you could probably sculpt you that that helmet.
Sure. I
Piece.
mean, somebody out there's got an STL file for this. I'm sure you could 3D print it. Sean says, "I'd like that one for my collection."
Hells yeah.
I
I'll
like
take
this
2.
one. I like this one. I like the cloak, which is removable, by the way. It's just tied on with a string. I think it's tied around the arms. And I do like that the blaster has some like, and this might be like one
Also
of the
weathering.
few. Yeah, this might be one of the few, if not the only case where we see the bluing on the firearm actually rubbed off to bare metal.
Right.
And that is a nice detail.
It's a nice touch.
It's a very nice detail.
Yeah.
But that
I'd like to have seen that on
crazy.
the Remnant Troopers.
Yeah. That crazy stormtrooper body, though, that is pretty long in the tooth at this point, does hinder it. So I think that when you weigh it all out, cloak, new head, and cool blaster, he's a net 3 for me.
Okay.
Yeah, net 3.
Josh is in the house for a minute.
Oh yeah. On a fishing trip. Nice.
Good boy.
Nice.
That's your big one. I gotta say, I do like, as a recovering inbox collector, I do like the fact that we're doing exclusives and having the boxes match the figure tonally. So we're slightly diverging, like that the Kenobi Force Ghost Kenobi with the blue, and the Revan with the purple. So I do enjoy same but different.
We're going to see that a lot more throughout phase 3.
Absolutely.
And then we're going to get into the ridiculous phase 3 in a couple of waves where I'm going to be angry because there's an entire wave coming up. Wave. Let me see. I got to find it. Let me scroll through here on my notes. There it is. Yeah, there's an entire wave. Phase 3, wave 22. Every figure in that wave got a black box release and a white box first edition release with no difference, no variance other than a white box.
Yeah.
Talk about trying to manufacture hype.
Yeah.
I hated it then. I hate it now.
I do have 2 of the white box releases, but only because I could get my hands on the black box releases when they came out. And those white boxes were everywhere at Toys R Us. There were so many.
Knowing that there's no difference,
yeah,
I would have grabbed the first thing that I could have got my hands on.
Absolutely. Again, that's what I did with those 2 figures. And there was no price point difference either.
No, exactly. And there's no variance in the number. They're numbered the same.
Absolutely.
Other than the white box.
The white box
first edition. Stupid. Sorry.
Yeah, I agree.
Let me go back to where we are here. Yeah, we're done with the Mimbin Trooper. All right, let's sorry.
Josh put in his rating.
Oh, that's cool. Josh gives it a 3.
Ooh. 3 electrified Minox.
I feel like that is fair. That's the same score I gave it. What's next? Oh, I told you. This might be the one, Hank. This is the one I looked at it and I'm going, well, I really regret my vote.
I think I did vote for him.
You did vote for this.
I did.
You did
totally.
vote for this one. Yeah. It's General Veers, who, by the way, was it him or Piet that just passed away? It's Piet.
Piet, yeah.
Piet, actually, we're covering next week. Oddly enough.
I do have
this
him
is a
in
cool
hand
figure.
Here.
This is such a cool figure because this is essentially 2-in-1.
Absolutely.
This is 2-in-1. And although we've had similar looks before, like the Imperial Army helmet and goggles and the armor, I don't know if anybody's done it quite as well as this figure.
Because I think our last Empire officer looked really, really terrible in the head portion, at least.
The last officer that I think was a First Order officer.
It might have been.
We haven't had any. Well, we've had Thrawn. We have had Thrawn.
Right.
Have we had Krennic?
We've had Krennic.
We've had Krennic. Yep.
Tarkin? No, Tarkin's coming up.
Tarkin's not yet. Tarkin's in a couple of weeks. So Piet is our first named guy that was in a movie.
Yeah. I don't believe our other officer was a named guy.
No, I don't think so either.
He was just, Joe Schmo back in the.
But you get his background. his regular fleet look, and then you get his like I'm in the field, put my armor on look, and damn, does it ever look
He is a
good?
menacing look.
What a great looking
profile.
Pork.
It's a I do not regret voting for him.
Arguably, he does look better when he is armored up. Certainly, much more menacing with the helmet on.
Do the goggles, are they part of the helmet, like molded
They
to it,
are.
or
They don't drop down,
Sadly,
unfortunately.
they don't.
No.
But that's how we see him in
Still.
the movie. He doesn't put the goggles down.
Good looking figure.
Let's talk a little bit about his construction, because that is going to come up later on. So we'll talk a little bit about that. Veers does share Grand Moff Tarkin's body with some minor retooling. I say minor retooling because
Looks like the rank
plaque for sure, and the code cylinders are different.
Code
but
cylinders.
Otherwise, this is the same. It is the same body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably the same for Piet as well, I would imagine.
Piet's got a little bit, similar but different. I have a breakdown on him as well.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. So General Veers, again, essentially, you've got two figures.
2 in 1.
So if you bought two of these, he could be in the fleet, or he could be in the field, or he could be another person of your deciding.
He could be both.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
He could be commanding himself.
The hair is a little unfortunate, but I understand that hat has to fit on and look natural, and the helmet has to fit on and look natural, and the face print is beautiful. But two figures in one, and looks so good armored up. This is a 4.5 for me. Point. I know I've rated a figure higher, but I still maintain this is my pick for the winner, and this is a 4.7 for me.
Wow. You can give him a 5. If he's a 5, he's a 5.
The hair, though, on that hatless portrait.
Okay. Does that let me ask you? Though,
I'm never going to pose him without a hat on.
That's what I mean. Like he's either going to have a hat or a helmet on. He's never going to have his hat off unless
I want him to be. I'm going to put him on an Indiana Jones figure.
Well, that's what I like. He looks good. You could. Did they do? It's what's his name?
They did. They actually do have a release for him in
the Adventure series. Yeah. I'll have to look at them. We should put them together
and see
how they rate. Wow, left-handed Jedi, 3.5 Minox, decent accessories.
Josh also has a rating there.
Josh got that's a 4.
Yeah, she's beauty.
That's a 4.
Yeah,
I do regret. Andy, what do you think of this one?
I think I'm going to lock in at 4 electrified Minox as well.
Nice. Putting the show together this week, and this was not my vote, obviously. But man, it sure could have been. It sure could have been. Like I said before, we've seen
the hair is better in hand than it was.
I'm sure it is
in that photo.
I'm sure it is. We've seen this look before, but I don't know. Like I do think that the Veers figure just does it the best. Like you've got some of these other armored army guys. Does the chest piece come off on any of the other ones?
It does not.
Right. So I have the Cassian and the Migs Mayfeld, and
I have the Hans. Yeah, the Migs Mayfield, the Cassian, the officer from Eldani.
Yep.
The Han Solo, Mimba and Han Solo. None of them
they
have
all stay on. Yeah, it's not
all stay on. So this is far superior.
It's strange that they didn't opt to do, because they're all on Imperial uniforms. Why they didn't retool this body even further to make those other figures, because this would have been the best.
Yeah,
I love that. But again, I guess cost and it's all about the bottom dollar. Okay,
poor millionaires.
I know, right? I like this figure. I like it a lot. I feel like if I didn't pick what I picked, this would be my pick, and he is on equal footing as far as I'm concerned. Maybe just a hair off, so like he's like a 4.75 for me. But he's really a 5. Did you do that already?
Yeah, I did it already.
Put that up there. Let's see that. Yeah. That's great.
I don't know if I'm in the wheelhouse, but
oh, that's good. That is so good. I love it. All right, where are we going next?
Back to the slides.
Was everybody the one I want to do?
Yep.
Everybody paying attention to the opening slide tonight? How many we're going to do tonight?
Yeah.
A couple.
Yeah, we got a couple
We're
more.
tearing through them.
We got a couple more. That's okay. That's
Yeah.
all right. This one I did include, although technically we have looked at a variation of this already. In fact, just in our last episode, but I feel that we are looking at this one apart from all of those others, and that is another look at Chewbacca. This one, the solo Chewbacca, he's a Target exclusive. Hank, you made a point when we talked about this because I showed the lineup of all the Chewie heads.
Yes.
This looks so bad without those goggles, but you put the goggles on, and it completes the look.
Mm-hmm.
Let's find out how bad.
You got one there?
Yeah, I'm gonna unbox them.
Oh, nice. Okay, let's flip you over to that.
I don't have a knife. I'm gonna break the tape like a maniac. There we go.
Y'all heard the snap.
Released from the plastic prison.
Yeah, baby. I still open them from the bottom. Like one day I'm going to put them back.
Put them back in. Josh says, so derpy. He is derpy without the goggles. Yeah,
I can see him already. Oh, come on. Get your arm out of there, too.
No wonder Mazkanata loves him.
Han, where's my boyfriend?
Oh, he's got, that's rare for a Black Series figure. The thready poos.
Ooh.
Oh, that's nice.
He looks like the Sasquatch from the Bionic Man. Those piercing blue eyes.
Andre the Giant is cursing at you from his grave.
Right.
No.
Nobody moves.
So the things that those goggles come out. Yeah, I love the double bandolier. That's just a nice little touch. I know it's just like we got to do something different with the character.
We got to differentiate the character for this movie.
I love the double bandolier. I love the goggles, and I especially love the weapon. I'm not going to pull the goggles out because they're taped in.
No, that's fine.
I'm going to pull this weapon though,
because it's not a bowcaster.
You don't get this weapon anywhere else.
No. One thing I want to point out about that gun,
nice.
You've got that brown piece on the side, the little handle, that's removable, and the slidey bit is also removable.
Can you see that?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
It's oh my god! It pops out so that it's like a side grip.
Yeah, exactly. And then the slide, like the cocking thing for like the shotgun action, that moves.
Oh, that might be the best gun they've ever made.
Yeah, it is definitely one of them.
Wow.
The most articulation we've seen in a weapon, right?
Yeah.
Wow. And it's like it's meaty. It's not bent all to hell like a lot of them.
No. That's a great looking, a great firearm. Chewie in the combat shotgun there.
With the slide, based on that pose, it looks like a hell of a lot easier to pose him holding it, right?
Oh, easily.
It's not going to fall apart like the bowcasters. My
God, mine fell apart again today. I'm going to get some Gorilla Glue, and it's never leaving ever again. Right. Left-handed Jedi, hashtag not my Chewie, but he makes a good background Wookiee in my display. I can live with that. I can get with that. We've talked this body up a little bit in our last episode with just how many times I don't know if they've milked a body more than this one.
Except maybe R2.
And the clones and the stormtroopers, right? But they're troop builders.
Yeah.
But man, this needs an update so badly. That being said, for the time, I mean, it's okay. It's still 2013, Chewie.
Yeah.
Hank, you want to start off with the ranking on this one?
He is so derpy. But he looks, I mean, once you put his bifocals on, looks a lot better. And that gun is amazing. And the paint apps are better than some of the other Chewies on his body and hand. But still, it's the same old thing. The face is worse. There's zero head movement.
No, it's it's tough.
None. I can't get his head to move. Maybe mine's fixed.
Maybe hit him with the hairdryer.
Yeah. That's a 2.5 for me, unfortunately. Love me some Chewie. I love the double bandolier. I love the weapon. I love the goggles, but it's not enough to push him any higher than halfway.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Andy, what do you think of Chewie from the Solo movie?
If you've missed out on any other Chewies, it's not a bad Chewie to have.
Yeah, because you had in the blue box, and then you had Force Awakens Chewie. So this is our third. This is technically our third Chewie in the line.
Yeah.
I'm thinking 2 3/4.
Oh,
The
that's
electrified Minox.
That's being pretty generous. I'm with you, Hank. I love the gun. I love the accessories. I think the accessories are better than the figure, but
Yes.
they don't add up to make this a great figure. It's a good figure, but it's not great.
Gun is hella hard to get in the hand. I've been trying for 5 minutes.
It's a 2.5 for me.
Okay.
2 3/4 maybe. 2 3/4. I feel like some of these figures, the hands are just like the plastic is just so stiff, so hard.
Yes.
Hair dryer, hair dryer solves
Hair
everything.
dryer.
Hair dryer will solve it all. All right, let's move on to our next one. You wanted to know if the vest came off of Leia. Well,
I did.
I have that answer for you. Take a look at Princess Leia. This
Oh,
would
and her
be
hair is down too.
Bespin Escape. This is the Bespin Escape Leia. There is a lot of reuse here. Let's just show you here. So there she is, side by side with the number 70 Leia, which is also the Hoth Leia.
Right.
And here is exactly what's the same and what is new.
Right.
So new head, same upper body, same right arm. We have the same a new left arm because
New
now
hands.
the jacket is off. Well, the hands are the same. Well, I guess they're the same. It's just the way they're positioned and
Okay.
colored,
And painted.
Gloved and
different colored.
non-gloved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same hands, same hips and thighs, new lower legs and feet.
Oh, she's not wearing her
No, not wearing her
Hoth
snow boots.
booties. Weird.
Well, this is her running through Cloud City
Yeah,
with
yeah, yeah.
a stormtrooper blaster.
Yeah, yeah. I guess I never really noticed. I just sort of figured she threw that back on after the gown and sans the vest. I never
I
thought
don't know
that.
why, and that you bring that up, and that's the one thing that like we already got a wintry look,
Yeah.
and I know this is a scene specific thing, but if you're gonna do Cloud City, I want her in the gown.
Mm.
That's the one I want.
100%.
That's
That's a
the one I
much
want.
nicer head sculpt. Like I like that hair look.
Yeah.
I mean, you could have done this figure all in one with two heads, and I would be going crazy. Maybe alternate. Well, you're not going to ask the
Even
kids
if
at home to
you
put new legs on their figures,
well,
but
that's a good point. I want to talk about that. You look at where the boots are. You put a boot cut in there, and you make that a bull joint,
right, a peg.
and then
Yep.
done.
Yeah.
I've got every look I could ever want. Give
And
me an
then
extra
alternate
pair. Give
hands.
me some flesh colored
And
hands.
then charge me that $30 back in
That's right.
2018, and it's two
Yep.
figures in one.
Yep.
Well,
It's
that's
still
what
a
they're
very
doing
nice figure.
with some of their AEW figures, right?
What's that?
Like there is the deluxe Cody Rhodes, the
Yeah.
deluxe Ray Phoenix, and I
Okay.
believe the deluxe Britt Baker.
Sure,
But
sure.
they come with your main figure,
All right.
and then they come with alternate legs,
Yeah.
alternate arms, alternate heads, as well as soft goods to interchange.
Oh, I like
And
that.
there is a crap ton of variation you can achieve with that.
I like that. We've got coming in from YouTube tonight, Shelf Life. What's going on, guys?
Talking action
Shelf Life. We are where are we? We are partway through our list of 2018 convention and retailer exclusives, Star Wars: The Black Series. We're talking about Princess Leia Bespin Escape. We're looking at the anatomy of a figure right now to see how she compares to the Hoth version, which is
See, and
mostly
her ankles seem so
mostly the
spindly
same.
compared to her boots, but
Well, because she's wearing snow
yeah,
pants.
she is. Yeah,
Snow
yeah,
pants over fashion boot, right? Like, what do you
yeah,
do?
it's true. It's true.
And like the
She's got a little butt cut there. The
like the sucker I
little
am.
tan on her.
I bought this one too.
Yeah,
I did.
That is an excellent portrait of her.
I mean, if you
it
want
is an
Chewie to
excellent
choke the
portrait.
life out of your Lando, you need this one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I got her.
that's a 3.75 for me. That's a nice looking figure. That's a beautiful looking head sculpt, actually.
It is both Leias tonight, both of them.
Yeah.
They look fantastic. But
Knocked it out of the
I do think you've got the head sculpt. Give me the gown. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
What'd you say, Hank? With 3.5?
That's a 3.75.
3.75. Oh, that's good score. Andy, what do you think?
I'm right alongside Hank there. 3.75.
I agree. I concur. 3.75 all around.
Metric
Great
score.
figure. Great figure.
Josh put in his.
Josh, 2. Oh man. Let's see, where are we going now? All right, we got one left.
Oh,
We got one left. I'm a little excited for this one.
me too.
It is the Gamorrean Guard. This
Man.
one, oh man, I didn't put the sticker on him. I think. Let me go back and have a look here. Gamorrean Guard he is a Target exclusive. Sorry, I forgot to include that.
Okay.
Here's Gamorrean Guard. He comes in the bigger deluxe packaging, although
He looks like a beefier figure.
he could have fit.
He's not one of the D1, D2
No.
line. No.
No.
They haven't started that yet, have they?
No, that comes later this year.
Yeah.
Because he's a retailer exclusive, he is technically a deluxe, but
Right.
he is a retailer exclusive. He's not
Yeah.
a general release.
Right.
I like this figure. I like it a lot. The hinged jaw does it for me.
That is awesome. I didn't know
that. Yeah, epic burp.
Mhm.
Josh says it looks like he's letting out an epic burp.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. Wait, maybe I can simulate an epic burp. Bah.
We chug some more of the San Pellegrino. I'm gonna get one organically.
Left-handed Jedi says, this will forever be one of my most favorite figures in the line. 5 out of 5.
Nice.
That is a fantastic score, sir. I said the other day when we were talking about this, I'm surprised that with the prevalence of Gamorreans in the Book of Boba Fett, that we didn't get some form of reuse.
Like a pit
Right.
version.
Yeah.
With the vibro axe and vibro blade.
Book of Boba Fett. There's the shirtless twins there.
That's what I mean. Like, I would have loved that. Still, the thing with this is, and unfortunately, if you want to flesh out your palace scene, you kind of got to buy multiples of them. But
True.
as a troop builder, you got 3 different guys here. You've got axe, bigger axe, and then pole arm guy. But I mean, they look so good. And I mean, yeah, they all look the same in the movie, but yeah, that's fine.
But if you've already gone out of your way to get the Jabba on his plinth or whatever,
yeah,
you absolutely need these guys surrounding him.
Smear a little Vaseline on the mouth, and
yeah,
you were after the race is drooling. I do not own this guy. I wish I did.
Oh,
what is the art? He's beautiful. Like visually, he's a 4 for me, maybe better. But what is the articulation like?
I'll grab one. Hang on.
Looks like those shoulders limit his arm movement.
Could be.
All right.
Beauty.
Just
more than one?
I only have one. I just could not afford to do
I get you.
what I have done 3.
What was his price point as a deluxe?
Did I not put the price up there?
You might have I missed it.
I am such a. There was a lot of stuff that I had missed. No, I didn't put a price point on that. I don't know, to be honest.
Maybe $10 more. He's probably in the 29 range.
Why didn't I put a price on him? Oh well.
I could see him being a 35.
I can look it up and I can post it in our socials afterwards. But
Sure.
Okay, so let me take this out of his hand and let's just do let's do a bit of a rundown on him. So ultimately, the worst part of the articulation is in the head. You get a little bit of left, a little bit of right. You get some up and some down, but a lot of that is to accommodate this, which is the opening of the jaw, which is
gorgeous.
Yeah, it absolutely is. Like the helmet, not removable. That's on there.
Arms can go out in a Rancor's mouth. You don't need to head articulation anyway.
Arms can go out.
Oh, so that's what I said when you were away from the mic there. That
not that much.
The shoulders look like they hindered his arms, but that's not too bad.
Yeah, and I mean this, like the shoulder piece, it's soft enough that like you can push the arm up and you can get all the way around.
No,
There you go.
it's double hinge. It floats. I see that. Yep.
So you've got a like not a double hinged elbow, but like you get a lot of bend.
That's a lot of nine. Yep.
You get a lot of bend. You've got a swivel at the elbow. You've got a full
Oh,
swivel and rocker.
Crunch.
Got a
Nice.
nice rocker.
sometimes the fat guy figures aren't that articulate. You know what I mean? Like in other
There's a bit of
lines.
let's see if I can pull this up so you can see this.
Check
When
out
you
the
lift up,
underwear.
when you get the loincloth out of the way, you've got essentially a
Oh,
diaper, and it's kind of a like a spongy, soft diaper.
any crunch? Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So you
not
you do
dissimilar to a
have
McFarlane.
not really, and then your legs, they do that sort of pivot out when you pick
Out.
them up.
That's most of the line though
Yeah.
to get the seated position.
You get a double, so he can kick his own ass.
Nice.
And you do get a bit of a thigh swivel, and then of
Oh,
course
beauty.
your foot and
Rocker
articulation,
ankles.
ankle rocker. Yeah. So I mean, this figure has
Man.
all of the articulation that you would want. And in some ways, I think it kind of surpasses what I expected for him.
Wow.
I absolutely love him.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Left-handed Jedi says my Toys R Us was asking $60 Canadian for the Jedi re-release. I wonder why they were closing down again.
60 Canadian. There was a re-release of this?
That's a good question. Was there on a Jedi card?
I don't know for sure. Maybe on one of the anniversary cards.
Maybe, I don't know. I wasn't very on the ball with that one. I didn't look far enough ahead.
That's okay. Well,
Where are we at
according to the Google machine,
Yeah,
this
yeah.
particular version was $29.99 US.
Oh,
Wow.
okay, so $30. So he was close to 50 here in Canada,
Yeah.
or close to it anyway.
Yep.
And I knew he was an expensive figure at the time, but man, I had to have
You're
him.
getting a lot more plastic for your buck, even
Mhm.
that. You know, like I bet he weighs like twice what another figure weighs.
He's actually not. It's not too bad. Like
Not as heavy as the Chewies.
I don't know if he's.
The Chewies are
I don't know
heavy.
if he's as heavy as a Chewy. He might be comparable, but not. He's not like super duper heavy. Like
Right,
you just
right.
not heavy like the Wampa, but that thing's huge, right?
Yeah.
But yeah,
That is one I
Yeah.
regret not getting.
Man, me too, big
No,
time.
oh, the Gamorrean guard. Yeah, it's a great figure.
That's
Great.
a 4.5 for me because I don't have it in hand. If I had it in hand, it might be 5 and it might be my winner.
Yeah. Andy, what do you think?
Looking at him here, it just reaffirms what I thought. Looking at him on screen,
Yeah.
5 for me.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, when we put the list together for this week, and it's tough to separate them, right? Because it's like we could podcast for hours on end and have no audience after 4 hours, but nobody wants to do that. So I try to break them up into like digestible bits,
Installments.
right? So
Shelf Life says there was a 40th anniversary release on the card back.
okay.
Okay.
I should. Well, maybe we'll get to that. We'll look at it again when the 40th anniversary cards are unique enough to take a second look at them
Yep.
because sometimes they do some funny things with them, like
Like
Agreed.
throwing back to a Kenner.
absolutely, yeah.
Agreed.
So it's definitely worth. We'll look at this one again and we'll compare the differences. But like when I looked at the list of what we were covering tonight,
Oh,
my initial bang, Gamorrean guard.
yeah.
Without considering anything else, I'm like, it's
I
the
know.
Gamorrean guard. And now that
This week is tough. This because of the, it's almost like, do we want to pencil in an honorable mention system? Because giving away, like, there's 3 on this list that I could easily say could win for me.
Yeah.
And then that eliminates them from the semifinals. And so this is a stacked wave for me,
It is.
even though it's not a wave.
But that's the thing. We don't do the award by wave. We do it by
Nope.
show.
No, absolutely.
So
Man,
that's a whole other story.
this
Because
is a stacked show.
I questioned today, like, have I been doing this wrong? Because it's like we're not going to look at figures we've already looked at
Right.
unless there's a reason to go back and look at them. But I'm like, does that eliminate a figure that shows up a second time that maybe it's tucked into a shitty wave and is actually better than it was the first time
Yeah,
around?
but like Andy said in the chat, we,
You could end
Rex
up
might
with
take it every week.
Yeah. That's right. Right. It does work conversely. So
Man, that's a
yeah,
beautiful figure, though.
it is a great figure. This one, 5 Minox for
I'm gonna
me.
start hunting that 40th anniversary card down. That's not too old.
Hands down. And I haven't seen. I was in a Toys R Us recently, and all I saw was Endor Commandos, but they were still very expensive.
Is your local still open?
The closest one to us is
Peterborough.
Whitby.
Oh,
Whitby, and it is still open.
yeah.
With
We're
no.
closing our other location here in Halifax now.
Which one?
The Halifax proper.
Oh, so Dartmouth Crossing is going to stay.
Dartmouth Crossing is oh, sorry. Halifax proper is already closed, and Dartmouth Crossing is closing. If it hasn't closed already, yeah.
So you were going to have no Toys R Us in Halifax.
No Toys R Us in Halifax. Nothing but EB Games and the old Bezos mind.
All right.
Wave.
All right then.
Yeah, the one in Whitby, they're doubling down. They're putting in that whole
play
center.
Yeah.
Back.
Seen all those. I was in Barrie North a couple of weeks ago, and they have arguably one of the best looking HMV sections. But like, you spent all that time to convert that floor space, and now, nope.
Yep.
All right, that brings us to
Crossing is huge. It's got a giant Babies R Us attached to it.
Yeah.
It's a huge one.
That brings us to the point in the show where we do, once again, we're going to revisit the Jack Porkins Medal of Badassery. It is awarded to the best overall figure of each episode. Of course, the inscription reads, non mentum lorem or no chin strap. Because like the Duke John Wayne, Porkins knew chin straps are versus I don't think it's any surprise process of elimination, although, like I said, the conversation did sway back and forth, and honorable mentions are probably more than worthy, especially in this episode.
This episode, for sure.
The online voting was clear by a mile. It is. Congratulations, Gamorrean Guard. With your multiple weapon options, a hinged jaw, and a soft goods loincloth, you are spicier than a Tatooine pig roast and a fantastic army builder. You are the winner this week. Nice. Great figure.
Probably the entire inspiration for the Star Wars Angry Birds spinoff.
Do they make all the pigs Gamorreans?
No, but you know, piggies are piggies, except for Darth Vader, who is actually a bird.
Yeah, it is Angry Birds, so that kind of makes sense. Josh says that's fair. I think it's fair. Listen, you know what else is fair? I said there might be some surprises along the way. Let's have one right now, shall we? I just don't feel like going away right now. I don't want to end the show, and there are some outliers in 2018 that I didn't quite know how to deal with, because like together they didn't make enough content for a whole show. So I thought maybe I could split them up and over the next couple of weeks. So we're going to keep going with some bonus ones. These don't qualify for anything, by the way.
No,
except existing.
We all agree that nothing in of these bonus slides were winner.
They were not going to take.
They were not contenders.
Well, the medals just slide right off the porgs,
especially this one. This was the special release 2-pack of porgs. This one for $7.
Who's a sucker for everything Star Wars?
$7.99 US.
Chewy's to go meal.
I've included the shot with Chewy so you can get an idea of how they scale with the figure. You get 2 of these little bad boys in a pack. They are essentially, well, one is straight up a slug figure, and the other one limited articulation with those wings being able to move.
Now, would they fit in the mouth of the Gamorrean Guard?
Oh, that's a good question.
Oh, man.
I don't know, man.
I'll mail these to you right now.
Oh, boy. If I can get one in there, eh? I don't know. If I can rock the head back.
I mean, if you got a good grip there, he could just be biting the head off.
I mean, the head on this guy is soft enough. You can stretch the jaw like
you do like a Russian doll thing. Put the Gamorrean Guard in the Rancor. Put the Porg in the Gamorrean Guard.
That's pretty open. I might be able to get a Porg in there.
I like it.
Josh brings up a good point. Actually, that was something I wanted to mention. I heard they were puffins that wouldn't get out of the shot. Yeah, and they're what's a protected species?
Something like that.
Yeah, so they couldn't. You couldn't do anything about it, and there were just too many of them to CG out, so they just turn them into native species. But yes, they are CG altered puffins.
Which are not endangered. That's why Chewie can eat them.
Porgs are not endangered. Porgs aren't. I don't know. Are puffins endangered?
I think so.
Are they? We have puffins. Where do we have puffins? We have puffins in Newfoundland, right?
Maybe.
Maybe, yeah.
I believe we do.
HR puffin stuff.
I don't know about these. Hank, you have them.
Yeah. I don't even know why. I mean, I had to have paid $15 Canadian for them.
So
I was
that
on a lot of drugs at the time, I think.
brings me back to that whole thing, right? Like, this is essentially an accessory, and in fact, we've seen them packaged as accessories.
Totally have, yeah.
And they don't raise the price point
No.
of a basic figure.
No.
Are these two by themselves worth $8 in 2018?
In retrospect, no way.
These are like $2, grocery store turnstile things.
Seriously, in the egg machine?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna pretend these were a gift from someone. This is also the guy that bought 4 Grogu's.
Well,
same packaging.
I bought my wife she fell in love with Baby Yoda.
Yeah.
So she had to have her own. She doesn't collect action figures per se. Well, that's not true. She does. She collects Star Trek. But she had to have her own Baby Yoda. So she got a Black Series Baby Yoda, the first one that came with the frog and the cookie.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's the one that I got because I needed one. And then in that basic line last year, they did in the 3 3/4 basic line, they did a version of Grogu with a pram. And I'm like, $9.99, perfect. I get a pram for nothing, right? And that is almost the same scale as the Black Series one, so it worked well.
There you go.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one I'm talking about.
There were variations on that one, but we'll get to him later.
That's true. The painted collar, no painted collar.
Yep.
Yeah, so $7.99 for what amounts to a couple of accessories. I think this is absolute.
I have 8-year-old buyer's remorse now.
The next one, though, not only is it a palate cleanser, but this should be. I feel like once I put this up on screen, we'll talk about it a little more. I feel like we should be able to go back, and we are, and sort of collect like all the vehicles and just do what's the best vehicle.
Right.
And then do all the creatures. What's the best creature?
Agreed.
Because I feel like this next one is a strong contender for the creature winner. I am talking about the Dewback with Sand Trooper. We're going to get to both of them. Nothing special about the packaging. It's got the standard Black Series artwork, the black and white artwork. Looks great.
Same body.
Well, the Stormtrooper is the tried and true 2013 Stormtrooper buck that we've seen multiple times. We saw it tonight. But it's exactly the same.
The rubbery legs might work to
they do. So that you look at some of the review sites, and I was reading a few of them earlier this week, and people actually, one of them made a point to mention that the wonky leg actually kind of works as a saddle, like as a mounted guy, because you can kind of bend it around the body.
Yeah.
So it does kind of work. But this is, if you got the orange pauldron or the black pauldron or the pauldron, you've seen this figure and these accessories before. There is nothing new here.
No, that's not the Mimban Trooper head.
No, that's the standard Stormtrooper head.
Standard.
Yeah. But what I feel is the star of the show here, the Dewback itself, is a very nice. lovely hunk of plastic.
Look at the toe articulation. Oh man!
Not individual toes, but the whole bank of toes is movable. It's got some pretty good articulation. The only thing that it doesn't do, and I wish it kind of did, is the vintage. Yeah, wiggle the tail and the head moves.
Yeah,
they both move. They just move independently.
Right.
The jaw closes. Yeah,
it does. Yeah, arguably it's better that way that they are independent. That is definitely more within the Black Series aesthetic. This is a good looking Dewback. I don't know if it's as good looking as the was it like a Power of the Force release Dewback? That looked really, really good. Like it looked This is somewhere between like what we saw in the movie, like when Luke walks up to the cantina and you get the one parked outside. It's kind of a cross between that and
The one that wander in the desert.
yeah.
The CGI one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I love this.
That is a sexy animal.
It is. I've got it on the shelf. It's pretty imposing.
Mm.
It's not as long as you think it would be, but it's definitely as tall as you think it would be.
Mm.
And just in case you don't remember what they looked like with a stormtrooper on it, there we go.
There we go.
With the mouth all closed. And a squad of dudes. Do you want to give this one a rating?
I would set at
it doesn't count for anything until we do a creature countdown, I guess.
I would probably rank this one 3.5.
Wow.
I like Dewback, but you know what? I don't need another
stormtrooper. Even though this one comes with the riding, the prod, whatever that is, the spear, I guess.
Electro pike.
Yeah. I don't think anybody's jousting on Dewbacks, but okay.
It might be.
I'm feeling so generous tonight for some reason. We need to hit like a Last Jedi wave to calm me down. That's a 5. That's a beautiful looking thing. He looks great in the saddle.
Yep, he does.
The even the orange pauldron is weathered to brown. That's a nice looking kit.
Sorry, the pauldron on this one is actually gray.
Is it gray?
Yeah, it's gray.
It looks okay.
with brown dirt.
With brown dirt.
Yeah, like it.
Oh yeah. Did you say it looked like a Cheeto?
No, it looks like it's been scratched off.
It looked like a
the
Cheeto.
orange has been scratched off.
Oh, okay. All right.
Maybe he was fighting with the back claws.
That image of him mounted, man, that's a very iconic look, and they did a really good job. I might have gone with I like the idea of the straps on the guns, the straps on the animals being maybe a more flexible plastic, or even
they are
or a material.
It is a softer, rubberier kind of plastic, and you can get some like movement out of it. Like this one, I don't know if it looks like he's got the guy actually holding it.
Yeah.
You could heat it up a little bit and stretch it out if you wanted to.
Nice.
It is. It's a fantastic creature. I love it. And the price point on this, if I recall, and I don't remember.
I think you put it in.
Did I put it? $59.99 US. I know that this was sub $100 in Canada when I bought it.
Yeah, well worth it.
And I absolutely felt at the time it was totally worth it. There was no question in my mind that I was getting it.
Mm.
Left-Handed Jedi says, I want this in my collection.
Yeah, big time.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. It is a fantastic piece. But I'm with you, Hank. This is a 5. It's a 5 for me, even with the wonky Stormtrooper, which arguably it works best.
Realistic,
here. Yeah, it does. It does. Andy, did you give it a number?
Yeah, I think I gave 3 and
3 because you don't need another trooper.
Yeah, just need the Dewback.
Would it matter if it was on the new Stormtrooper body?
It would. That would bump up.
I don't know if would the new Stormtrooper legs go around it?
Sure, he would. Maybe
you might have to Kenobium to get. Yeah. That's what that's called, by the way, Wes. Now Kenobiing a figure.
Josh says this one's a 4 for him. That's a great score.
Beautiful,
like
yeah.
What were
Imagine he was at the beach with you while you were fishing.
Oh, there you go.
Which creatures?
You remember they would, instead of like trying to make them look mounted, they just cut like a big hole and you would sit your figure in it.
Oh,
this
the old
one.
Was it this one and the original Tauntaun.
Okay,
yeah. So they both did a thing where the saddle
would collapse.
Had a rubber. The legs were molded in rubber,
molded onto the sides of the saddle. Yeah.
So it looked like the figure had the split legs to sit on it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this had a hole in the middle. What's funny is that saddle is removable, and when it's a peg, but it's a square peg right where that trap door would be on the vintage toy. So
I'm not gonna get them out of my shelf, but I have a classic classic Tauntaun with that, not the belly, but the back.
Yeah.
And he didn't come because I got him secondhand. He didn't have a saddle, so he's just a trap door.
He's a wild Tauntaun.
Yeah,
that's what he is. Anyway, that does bring us to the end of our show for this week. But like every week,
man, bangers this week.
There will be more. Now, if you like this week, let me take a look here. Are you going to like next week?
Probably.
I think next week is sort of a mixed bag, to be honest. And well, I'll let you guys decide for yourselves. It is a bit of a mixed bag because there's a couple on here that I kind of go, oh, I really like those. But then there's a few that I kind of go, Next week, we're going to take a look at Moloch. That's another one from Solo. He's a Target exclusive. Might be my favorite on the list. Clone Commander Wolf, GameStop exclusive. Admiral Piet from Entertainment Earth. Zuckuss from the Disney Store. Captain Phasma with the Quicksilver Baton. She's also from the Disney Store. We're going to... Oh, did I put Zuckuss on there twice? Did I?
Yeah,
I didn't mean to do that. Stormtrooper
One
Battle
of them is
Damage.
Forlom.
That's not called Battle Damage. It's Stormtrooper with Blast Effect.
Right.
And then the Red Squadron Astromech Droid.
I have 6 of those if you count the 3 droids. So.
Oh, that's great. That's great because I think I own 3 of them. Well, that's not technically not true. I own 4 of them because I already own an R2D2. But I don't own that R2D2. Just like the last time we did at the Astromech 3-pack, I've done the same thing. I've structured the slides around who did they fly with.
Perfect.
So we'll get that information. Oh,
Thanks,
Shelf Life.
Shelby.
Thanks very much.
Thank you, sir.
Can't wait to see you in the next one. Yeah, man. We're gonna come over and check your stuff out too, because that's what we do here. That's going to be a fun one next week. A little bit of I think, what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 8. It's a slightly smaller count.
And we got some surprise next week too, no?
We do have
bonus
one.
Section?
I do have one surprise next week lined up. That'll round out. That's going to round out all of the weird special convention retailer releases for 2018. So after this show next week, we get into we get back to regular waves of figures, of which, well, we've already covered a few of them from previous releases.
Many.
But that's going to work out because I think the week after that we're going to do centerpieces, wave 2 of the centerpieces, and then waves 15 and 16 of figures, and then the following show after that is going to be waves 17, 18, and 19. And then that's it. We're done 2018. So it's only going to be what, 2-3 shows to do all of 2018. It was not a great year for the Black Series in 2018.
We're rapidly catching up to the current stuff.
What's funny though is 2019 is a big year.
Big year.
Big year. That's the year that we get the first 2 waves of the archive releases. But we also get the first Disney Parks releases, and they're all multi-packs. So there's a lot to look at coming up for the 2019 year. It's going to be a lot of fun. Thanks, man. Yeah, another banger. I think so. The figures
Lefty.
this week, the figures this week just made for a fantastic episode. So
yeah, they almost write themselves when they're this good.
like I said, I spent most of today getting ahead on listing things out. So I've got everything listed out to the end of 2019. Man, there's a lot of red on that list. Already covered. Yeah, we did. Okay. Let's
if everybody, I don't normally do this, but if everybody likes all the things that are good and holy in the world, go see Superman.
Oh, yes. Oh, great recommendation. That is a fantastic recommendation.
And I've never been, I mean, I'm a fan of the old movies. I've read a few comics. I usually find them a little bit, the John Byrne stuff was awesome. Some of the modern stuff is pretty good, but I've never been, I wouldn't, look, I'm wearing a Spider-Man shirt. I've never been a DC fan, but holy cow.
It's entertaining as hell.
Absolutely.
Did you get to see it?
I did.
You did. Okay. Oh, good. Very
good. Well, I'll be in the chat then because
that's perfect. We weren't sure if you'd seen it yet.
Yep.
Yeah. So there we are. We're talking about it privately off to the side. Going, I don't know if he's seen it or not.
All caught up.
That's
beauty.
Great.
And stay till the end of the credits, folks.
One mid-credit, one post-credit scene. They're both okay.
Yes.
All right, everybody. That's it for me. Is there anything you guys want to close with before we say goodnight?
I mean, these just continue to be the most fun time of the week for me. And camping was great, but almost miss this.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
yeah.
I look forward to this every week. I am still actively working on, and this one isn't going to be a tough one to put together. I just need to come up with the right guest list. Because if I invite too many people, it will become way overborne and it'll be a 7-hour stream, and I don't want to do that. But the deserted island episode, it has been bothering me since RonCon, and I need to get that out. We're going to do the deserted island episode, and I think after talking with our friend Adam over at Go Figure today, um, I believe we are going to round it out to you're stranded on a deserted island. You have one movie,
Ooh.
one TV show, one record album,
Oh.
and it wouldn't be fair to not have toys in there. One vintage toy line to sustain you for the rest of your life.
Oh, toy line.
Yeah, toy
Okay.
line. I wasn't saying because
Okay.
you're gonna tell me that I can only have one Star Wars figure.
You haven't told me that yet.
That's
I
what I
mean,
mean.
even
Like,
if the Titanic's going down, I'm putting one in each pocket. So
I felt like a vintage toy was being too restrictive. So I would say, was your one vintage toy line to
I need to
sustain
talk
you?
to Adam because I there's also a novel in there and my favorite comic that I probably would want to bring to.
That's see now we're
I know.
getting into the weeds.
I know. Now we're at a
It's very
7-hour
weedy
stream.
now.
I know. It's too wordy.
And then the other
Collateral,
question: are we
collateral
all on the same
damage.
island, or
Oh,
are
we
we
get to
alone on that
share.
island?
We get
Oh,
to.
you're
Because,
Oh,
like,
that could
just think of that. Like,
no,
coordinate.
say you bring Transformers, I bring He-Man.
But you wouldn't know that ahead of time before getting on the
No,
plane
that's true.
or the
That's
boat.
true.
We didn't know each other before we got on the plane or the boat.
I'll tell you right now, my movie isn't Castaway.
It's not a bad choice though. That's going to be a lot of fun. So
Awesome.
yeah, hoping to get a few special guests for that one because I think that will make for a very fun conversation. Only if nothing else is just to go why my thing is better than yours because that's what
That's
you
awesome.
do. We can be
That's
10 years
awesome.
old again, and that'll be a lot of fun. Or really infuriating. I'm not sure. Somewhere in between.
Lord of the Rings is stupid.
You take that. If I could reach through this camera. All right. Is that it? Is that it? Are we done? Okay,
Yeah,
we're
man.
we're done. Thank you everybody once again for hanging out. Love doing this week in and week out with you guys. Josh, thank you very much, sir. Kay, thank you. Thank you for the kind words as always. And Josh, of course, the force will be with you always. And don't forget, whatever your thing is, and you got at least one thing. We have several of them here, but
Multiple.
anyway, whatever it is, fan on everybody. And remember, for Fandom Power, my name is Wes.
I'm Andy.
And I'm Hank.
And we will see you all on the next one. For now, everybody,